Hi everyone, I'm Jacey of Monash's Diploma of Arts at Jacey, Jakarta. For my MCD 6140 Public Communications project, I chose to focus on how the concept of love has changed from the 18th to the 21st century. Love has changed drastically over centuries, from arranged marriages and traditional courtship to casual hookups, dating apps, same-sex marriages, and more. This video will cover the evolution of love, covering pre-modern, modern, and late modern love, as well as its impacts on individuals and society. Additionally, I will include a case study that discusses the challenges of love in the 21st century. Now, let's start with pre-modern love. Prior to the 1800s, pre-modern love referred to relationships that developed before modern industrialization, urbanization, and the construction of the current ideals and values. According to Punjabi 2023, pre-modern love was the cultural construction of love and romance. However, love then was very constricted. Firstly, marriages were a way for families to form alliances for economic reasons rather than romantic feelings. Personal choice was restricted as wealth, status, and social capital played a significant role in marriage-related decisions. For example, those of royal blood and the upper class were able to court over great distances. However, they have little to no say in picking a suitor as they were arranged by their families. Lastly, social norms and family expectation influenced love and marriage. Marriage was viewed as a social obligation, and individuals then were expected to satisfy their family's wants rather than their own. Moving on to modern love. The years 1920 to 1960 marked the start of a new era as romantic relationships start to emerge. Personal feelings began to be prioritized over economic factors. In 1920, young couples enjoyed the idea of leaving their parents at home as well as socializing without their supervision. Therefore, they rebelled by going out. Thus, the idea of dating came to life. From then on, dating emerged as the dominant form of courtship and was deemed necessary in youth culture. Furthermore, in this period, the idea of a nuclear family was born. A nuclear family referred to a household unit consisting of two adults and their children. Finally, we have late modern love. From the 1970s up until now, society has shifted towards individualism. Traditional concepts of love have been left behind, and individuals focused on the personal needs within relationships. Social norms became less relevant, and individuals can freely choose their partners. Firstly, sexual encounters, now referred to as hookups, have replaced relationships, and more of the younger generation are having sexual encounters in casual contexts, since it became less restrictive. Secondly, cohabitation became more common before marriage, which goes against the norm as only married couples were expected to live together. Thirdly, technology impacted how people meet and interact with others as online dating emerged, allowing individuals to connect and socialize with one another beyond geographical reach. Fourthly, since love is characterized by individualization, relationships tend to fail when personal needs do not align, resulting in failed relationships and higher divorce rates. Additionally, individuals are most likely to focus on personal growth and stability rather than committing to marriage or starting a family. Lastly, this period witnessed an increase in sexual diversity as same-sex couples become more common and accepted. Countries such as Canada, Australia, and Switzerland have legalized same-sex marriages. So, how does it impact individuals and society? The evolution of love has allowed for individualization. Individuals now prioritize their needs and choose a partner whose needs align with theirs. Social norms are now less constrictive, and people focus on what makes them the most fulfilled. Thus, casual hookups, cohabitation, and divorce are becoming normal. Additionally, society has become more sexually diverse in this era as same-sex marriages are becoming more common and accepted. Love in this era allows individuals and society to be expressive, free, and less restricted as compared to previous traditional concepts of love. Lastly, for my case study, I will be referring to an article titled Why Love in the 21st Century is So Difficult by Polly Young Eisendrath. This article discusses how the concept of marriage has changed over time and why maintaining a relationship nowadays is difficult. In pre-modern love, marriage used to revolve around commitment and was expected to last a lifetime. Nowadays, marriage is only a temporary vow that lasts as long as the needs of both individuals are met. Moreover, since people are becoming more individualized and self needs are prioritized over all else, arguments regarding one's needs often resurface. Proper communication skills are necessary to ensure both needs are fulfilled. However, it is a skill majority of people lack, resulting in an increasing number of failed relationships and divorces. This concludes my public communications project. I hope you learned something new.